Welcome to another story made by Oracle 1. In the year 2147, humanity had stretched its fingers far into the cosmos. Earth had become a dazzling network of towering cities, linked by hyperlooms and shimmering with neon life. Yet, despite all progress, some mysteries refused to bow to understanding. Among the sprawling metropolises, there was a peculiar city, known as Calix Prime. Unlike others, Calix Prime established its identity through stubborn independence, scientific rigor, and an insatiable thirst for truth. One evening, as dusk settled across the world, a peculiar event unfolded, unnoticed by billions but seen unmistakably in the skies over Calix Prime. A second sun, luminescent, radiant, and impossibly calm, rose alongside the familiar star that had governed Earth's rhythm since time immemorial. The strange new sun painted the horizon with hues of copper and silver. For the scientists and citizens of Calix Prime, there was no doubt. It was not an optical illusion, nor any astronomical anomaly explained away by a rogue satellite or a projection. It was real, undeniable, and wholly unprecedented. But logging the sun's appearance into official records was a solitary act performed only in Calix Prime. The rest of the globe's cities, New Europa, Neo-Tokyo, Solaris Bay, and the like, registered no anomaly. Weather satellites continued to report a singular sun. Telescopes saw no hint of a twin star. Governments declined to acknowledge reports filed by Calix Prime's observatories. Social media buzzed briefly with conspiracy theories before the world's collective attention shifted back to routine life. Curiously, the light and heat from the second sun did not reach beyond the city limits. Only Calix Prime bathed in this otherworldly glow. Dr. Celine Arcady was at the forefront. A brilliant astrophysicist obsessed with cosmic enigmas, she first noticed the anomaly when her long-range light spectrum sensors detected unexpected emissions. Her lab was perched atop the Citadel of Knowledge, the tallest spire of Calix Prime, offering an unshielded vantage to the skies. She'd been struggling to debunk the initial readings when she spotted the glowing orb through the lab's panoramic window. It hovered silently, almost serene, beyond the usual sun's golden blaze. She ran calculations, cross-checked every data feed, and even rerouted drone probes to scan the atmosphere. No interference, no glitch, only the second sun. "My God," she whispered, watching the uncanny orb reflected across her data screens. "It's not a reflection, not a hallucination. It's another sun." Over that night, Calix Prime transformed. Street lights remained dim as citizens came out, staring upward. Children played in the amber twilight, their shadows thrown from opposing angles. Time itself seemed fractured, with multiple dawns and dusks within a single rotation. The rest of the world, however, struck by a strange amnesia, dismissed all reports as delusions or technical errors. International news agencies balked at covering the claims. Official agencies classified all readings from Calix Prime as false positives or cybernetic interference. Yet the people of Calix Prime knew better. They were living a rare, raw truth untouched by mass denial. Inside the cauldron of information, Celine sought to understand the nature of this sun. Was it a star? A cosmic mirage? Or something more elusive, a portal, a manifestation wrought by a fracture in spacetime itself? Theories spun through her mind like solar flares. Celine gathered a team of the city's top scientists, theoretical physicists, quantum engineers, and exoecologists. They formed the Dawnwatch Consortium, a coalition dedicated to unraveling this stellar anomaly. The key is to determine if this second sun is genuinely extrinsic or a local phenomenon, Celine explained during their first meeting. If it's a real star, where does it come from? Why Calix Prime alone? And why now? The team deployed fleets of atmospheric scanners and quantum resonance detectors, all focused on the city's auroras and electromagnetic fields that shimmered more intensely than ever before. Their findings were perplexing. Unlike the true Sun, this new sun emitted no radiation harmful to Earth's biosphere. Instead, it exuded low-frequency waves, almost hypnotic in their gentle oscillations. Months passed. Odd patterns emerged. The citizens of Calyx Prime began experiencing dreams of strange worlds bathed in twin sunsets. They woke rejuvenated, energized in ways science had never recorded. Plant life in local parks flourished unnaturally fast. The air itself seemed richer, charged with a vibrancy the world outside lacked. In the glimmering heart of the city, a monument arose, the Dual Helix Plaza. Sculptors forged twin orbs from luminous alloys, symbolically laying the city's identity upon embracing the impossible. But the isolation grew palpable. News from outside cast Calyx Prime as a city gripped by mass hallucination or propaganda. Businesses hesitated. Visitors dwindled as travelers preferred the known over a city in the uncanny double light. Even Celine felt the weight of solitude. Why was this sun only visible in this city? The question tore at her scientific mind. Late one night in the lab, lost amid simulations, her sensors picked up a staggering anomaly. A low-frequency pulse approaching from beyond the exosphere, converging precisely on Earth's longitude corresponding with Calyx Prime. The pulse's signature was unique, a spatio-temporal resonance unlike any natural phenomenon. It pulsed in sync with the second sun's light, as if communicating. Celine's heart pounded. She raced to the Quantum Interface Center, the city's hub for all communications with orbital and deep space arrays. There, she initiated a protocol to decode the pulses, filtering noise and isolating patterns. It was unlike any terrestrial language, or perhaps it wasn't a language but a form of cosmic melody. Across days, fragments of this message crystallized. A beckoning from beyond, an introduction, an invitation. Then came the first audible phrase, translated loosely through a quantum heuristic filter. Welcome, children of the hidden light. We are the luminous concord. The messages deepened. The second sun was a beacon, a living construct sent by an ancient civilization billions of light-years away. They had sensed humanity's evolution, a species on the threshold of understanding the multiverse. The second sun was both a sentinel and a key, opening doors to dimensions where knowledge and existence intertwined in feathery threads. Celine's discovery should have been a moment of triumph for humanity. Yet instead, the world recoiled. Governments branded the message dangerous, a cosmic contagion inciting mass hysteria. The UN convened an emergency council. Representatives branded Calyx Prime's observations as an aberration, to be contained and censured. Under pressure, the city was blockaded technologically, internet blackouts, media blackouts, and surveillance intensified. But Calyx Prime refused to cower. Within the city, the citizens formed the Radiant Order, merging science and philosophy. They believed the new sun was a beacon calling humans to transcendence beyond physical confines. The second sun, they insisted, was not a threat but a promise. Then, things took a surreal turn. The second sun began fluctuating, its glow pulsing in an ethereal rhythm. The sky turned translucent. Then the boundaries between reality and dreams thinned. People described vivid visions, hallways of light, conversations with beings made of pure energy, realities folding and unfolding like petals. A select few, scientists, poets, artists, found themselves able to step through the veil around the second sun. They disappeared briefly, returning with astonishing insights into quantum consciousness, the nature of existence, and the cosmic threads connecting all life. An artist named Alaric painted the Echoes of the Light series, images that defied physics, warping perceptions and expanding minds. The painter spoke of experiences traveling through hyperspace dawns with the luminous Concorde, who showed humanity its place as a fragile node in an unimaginably vast network. Yet not every experience was euphoric. Some endured trials of identity, confronting fears and fragmented memories. It was as if the second sun illuminated not just the sky but the hidden corners of the human soul. Meanwhile, outside Calyx Prime, paranoia deepened. Governments feared contagion of belief, the spread of what they called the illuminated madness. They enacted aggressive measures to quarantine the city physically and mentally. Newsfeeds broadcast propaganda asserting that Calyx Prime's light was an elaborate hoax, a psychological experiment gone awry. In response, the city's defenders strengthened informational networks underground. Hackers and idealists kept the flow of genuine knowledge alive, sharing recordings of visions, decoded luminous Concorde communications, and real-time images of the second sun. Some scientists outside the city began to express doubts about official positions. Dr. Miri Hoshiko, a rising physicist at Neo-Tokyo's Institute of Advanced Cosmology, leaked a study showing disturbances in subatomic particles mirroring patterns detected in Calyx Prime. She hypothesized the second sun could be a quantum phenomenon localized through unknown mechanisms. This breach of silence ignited questions across humanity. Had they closed their eyes too soon? Was the second sun an invitation rather than a threat? Months blurred into years. Calyx Prime evolved, both physically and metaphysically. The city architects constructed crystalline towers resonant with the sun's gentle energy. Gardens glowed softly at night. Humanity's dreams intertwined with alien melodies. The city pulsed as if alive, a heart within Earth's body. Then came the day when the second sun began to morph. Its perfect orb rippled and expanded, revealing a visage, huge, radiant and ancient, like a deity gazing with infinite patience. From it, tendrils of radiant energy arced into the sky, touching the stars overhead. Celine, standing atop the observatory spire, felt tears streaming down as the message unfolded in consciousness directly, no words needed. The luminous Concorde revealed a truth that transcended science and belief. With the second sun, humanity was being invited to join a cosmic fellowship, an immense community of civilizations spanning realities and eons. The choice was theirs. They could reject this gift, shutting themselves into the comfort of ignorance, or embrace the light, forever changing the trajectory of human evolution. It was not a matter of technology but of unity, between mind and cosmos, between self and other. The second sun was a mirror reflecting humanity's highest potential, an unyielding challenge to evolve beyond isolation and fear. Around the world, individuals tuned into frequencies unbeknownst before. Some scoffed, some worshipped, many hesitated in the liminal space between doubt and hope. Calyx Prime prepared for ascension. The Radiant Order activated the harmonic nexus, a colossal resonator designed to amplify the second sun's frequencies through the city's lattice. It was a symphony of physics and metaphysics, quantum harmonies and human spirit fused in a crescendo against encroaching darkness. Then, on a clear night, as the world paused in breathless stillness, the second sun flared, an iridescent beacon illuminating every soul willing to see. Across Calyx Prime, people gathered, united in silent vigil, hands held and hearts open. The air vibrated with warmth, and the boundaries of reality shimmered. Celine felt her consciousness expand, touched by eons of wisdom, the countless civilizations the luminous Concorde had uplifted, the paths chosen, the mistakes learned. In that transcendent moment, Earth was no longer a solitary blue dot. It was a node, a prism refracting infinite cosmic light. Outside Calyx Prime, more eyes opened. The once invisible second sun was beginning to reveal itself, its existence creeping through the quanta of matter to every corner of humanity. The world was waking. The second sun was no longer a secret of one city but a dawn for all. For more stories, like and subscribe.